And now, for the very first time, I am reacting to this band. What's up guys, GeorgeTheCloud here, welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Another coffee request by Brad. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. So this is Grand Funk Railroad. The song is Closer to Home. I'm your captain. From 1970. Okay. Had never heard of this band, group, collaboration. I'm gonna read about them at the end. Sometimes I do it before, sometimes at the end. I don't know, I like to keep things interesting. But this time I'll do it after just because I want to get, surprised and see what they're all about. So let's get into it. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. Wow, 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 wow.
Everybody, listen to me and return me my ship. I'm your captain, I'm your captain. Though I'm feeling mighty sick,
legend has it, he is still getting closer to his home to this day. That is probably the longest outro I have ever heard in my life. And that's no joke. First things first, we hit the like. I subscribe to this band, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Okay, I didn't realize the song was 10 minutes long, but you know what? That's fine. I don't even mind the time because that was a whole experience. You know, about halfway through the song, I was thinking, this to me sounds like a very, very stereotypical, like 1970s rock band and rock song, right? It had all the like the instrumentation. You got the bass line, which was a little bit funky. Maybe that's where it comes from. I thought the bass was kind of like that kind of kind of bass. The guitar, of course, you gotta have electric guitar. The drummer went kind of crazy there, really showcasing his patterns. I like that about the song, and I was thinking, you know, okay, this is very nice storytelling. Like I'm capturing everything. His voice is very clear, and you understand everything. And I'm thinking, okay, this reminds me a bit of like Kansas and REO Speedwagon. The singer's voice, I was really liking his voice. It's very, I like voices that are super clear to listen to, like their vocals are clean, and he has it. And so that was like halfway through the song, I'm like, okay, you know, very, you know, quintessential 70s rock. And then it opened up into like this whole soundscape experience, and we got to hear the splashing of the water, some flute, like the wind, maybe some seagulls floating around. And I got the image in my head that we are like passing an island right in the middle of the ocean, because we're sailing. We're on a ship, as he says, and we're just sailing and sailing. And maybe that's the outro encapsulated, right? It's, you know, if you're on a ship, then it seems eternal when you're trying to get to land. Days, you know, nights, you keep on going, keep on trucking, as they say. But, you know, I don't know many ship terms out there. You know, I'm trying to think of like pirate sayings and stuff like that, but, you know, enough with the jokes. So, yeah, definitely, like, if you're on a ship, then it would seem like you're just going with the waves. And that was the outro. Incredibly long outro, right? But I was submerged in the song. I was feeling like I was part of it, right? I was traveling with him. And yeah, I enjoy how, you know, bands from back in the day, they were not afraid to make the songs long. Now you get this very typical structure in song format, 2.5 to 3 minutes. You get your verse, you get your bridge, you get your chorus, and then it repeats. Maybe you have a variation, and like that's pretty much it. That's what people want for the radio. Nothing like this. They probably wouldn't put this on the radio now if it was, you know, like if it came out today. 10 minutes. Wow. How many times did you guys think he repeated that line at the end? I'm getting closer to my home. I'm gonna guess 24. And even then, I think that's too little. I wonder if anyone knows, or if I can look that up. But first, I'm going to read a little bit about the band before we go. Forgive me, I'm still a little bit sick. I have so much mucus in my throat. Grand Funk Railroad is an American rock band formed in Flint, Michigan in 1969 by Mark Farner, Don Brewer, and Mel Shasher. Flint, Michigan, that's where they had the whole like water, like the dirty water thing that happened a few years ago. In 1969. Okay. Let's see, genre. Yeah, just straight up rock. Hard rock, arena rock. Okay, reaching peak popularity in the 1970s, known as a power trio. Yeah, because I saw the 3 members in the cover. Later adding keyboards. Their style blends heavy, high volume blues rock with pop rock and boogie rock elements. I was thinking blues rock, the southern aspect of it, and how it was like, you know, the 70s, early 70s, you still get the blend of like the blues going into the rock. Maybe the boogie rock was the, that's where the funky comes into effect. Maybe the bass line. Man, okay. Pretty cool. It does seem like a band I have heard before. Not this song, maybe no, but it's like similar to others. I mentioned like REO Speedwagon, I think, and maybe Kansas. I'll connect it to them. Maybe they inspired the other bands. Who knows? But I was trying to find out here. Can AI even answer this question? How many times was last line repeated? It's thinking, oh my god, 25 times. I said 24. If you're not sure, go back and repeat the video. I said 24 times and it was actually 25. That's so close. Yeah, the song is known for its long fading outro similar to the Beatles' Hey Jude. Yeah, that's an, but this one, I think it's even longer than Hey Jude, at least in my head. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of George the Cloud. Thank you guys for watching. If you have some suggestions, please comment, subscribe. If you would like to support my music journey, check out my Patreon over here. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.